Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's good evening from England. How are we all doing? Um, it's been a very beautiful day here today, very hot inside, hot outside, though the humidity today is better. So sorry I was not able to come live yesterday on YouTube and Facebook. It was we are on holidays now and the children need to go for one activity or the other, which is always Queen Cheryl, Lizzie Chacha. How are you, my sweetie? My honorable President General Queen Cheryl on YouTube. Good to have you. Thank you. I'm also live on Instagram. So if you're joining us on Instagram, don't forget to say hello. I don't normally go live on Instagram, so that is why it's always difficult to have people join me there. But I don't know why I just decided I want to go live there. Good to see you again, guys. Good to see you again, guys. 2 days ago and 3 days ago, I was just blasting at the highest altitude. Like my son will always say, I salute you, my queen. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. You people know that I'm not a low class activist or human rights defender. And when I pick up a case, I know there is a case there. You understand? Yeah, I do things from my past experience. When I was an asylum seeker here, the law firm that defended me or that took up my case, they don't take up a case they don't win. They know they will not win. They don't take a case that does not that when you weigh it, it's not really a case. No, they don't. Any case that law firm takes, they will win it. There is no, if there any case they know that there is no hope for this case in court, they will just tell you from the beginning. They will tell you from the beginning. So when they took up my case, they said, we are winning, we are taking your case because we know we're gonna win it. And they won it. I mean, they won it. That is why when I took up that case of comfort, again, I took up the case of Angel's Empire. I knew that, I mean, there is something there to talk about. There is something that the world should know. Something is not right. Something is not right, and you don't say because money is speaking in Nigeria, you should just ignore it and say, after all, it's money. We are the international communities they talk about. And when we see things that is going wrong around the world and we don't pick it and speak about it, what are we living for? Yeah, we are faced with a society that is so corrupt by the leaders, but your silence will make things worse. Not everybody has that kind of bones, that massive bone to come out and defend justice. But when you have it, don't waste it. Do not waste it. Use it. I mean, utilize it and make the world, the society, a better place for everyone. That is why God gave it to you. Some have it as a gift. So you don't just sit down and watch things go wrong when you can actually use your voice to make it right. And that is actually what I did. Okay? These people now saying things because it's a woman. I am yet to understand why somebody must be dragged down because it's a woman. Why justice cannot be upheld because it's a woman. Let's twist it. Help me share this video, please. And if you're a new person here, don't forget to subscribe and to like this video. I love you so much, Hank. Jacqueline. Good to see you, my lovelies. Yes. Why? You know, when I pick up Cora's case, they said, oh, I'm supporting a white onion. I'm supporting this. But no. Anybody can be in any situation, and we need my support and your support. Do not say because he's a white person or because he's a black person. Our duty does not have to be for any particular race. You have to just execute it because You are doing the right thing and you are representing the world. That is who I am. All right? So, and that is why I threw my support behind Justin, because I believe that things have been wrong and you have the right to put it right yourself instead of bringing it to the public and using it to get cheap attention. Right. Let's go back again to the case of Comfort. Many people are saying, I am, let me use this opportunity to say that I'm disappointed in Very Dark Black Man. I don't care if you're a Very Dark Black Man support fan. I am one of the rattles, but you know the kind of person I am, and you know the kind of human rights activist I am. When you do it wrong, I will blow it on your face. Straight to your face. You know that? And I don't care whose ox is God. I will say it wholly as it is. I'm disappointed in Very Dark Black Man. The way he jumped on the case and started blaming the girl made me ask him yesterday, are you a sexist? Because obviously, you did not even look into this matter properly. You did not even take time to investigate like you were investigating Mohbad's case. This girl was messlessly, I don't know the kind of word to use. I don't want, because YouTube keep crashing it. Please help me. She was humiliated. She was assaulted. Everything. Her right of dignity was taken away from her. And people are saying, and that's why you are supposed to dress well when you are going out. Now, the whole world, that is what Very Dark Black Man said. Now, the whole world is seeing your breast, and it is going to be in this system forever. Yes, Emma, the only way you can help me now is to share this video, because when you do that, you are protecting the life of a little girl. So I don't know if you have a daughter, you have a sister, or you are planning to have a child in the future that might come as a girl. So sharing this video will give them the protection they need in this world. Because with what is happening now to Comfort and so many girls I have seen, is a proof that the girl child has no voice, has no hope. The society has just put them to the corner to say they do not have any hope. They don't belong here. This is you telling somebody you don't belong to your own country. You don't have a say. We can do whatever we like to you, because obviously their system is filled up with men in the top position who don't value women. Please share the video and save a child. Save a girl child. Give them a hope. Give them a voice. See what they did to Comfort. It could be your daughter. It could be your sister. It could be your nephew. Anything. Your cousin. Would you like that? How would you sit at home crying and reading comment that does not make sense when it is crystal clear that this girl was innocent? They say that's why you're supposed to dress well when you're going out. Comfort was going out and did not plan to go and fight anybody. She was going for her business. This is how they end the life of people, just and still accuse them and still make it look like it was their fault that their life ended. No, please. Nobody should have their life taken away for no significant reason. And then for just stories. No, it's not worth it. She dressed very well. She was wearing something inside. And they said, hey, go out. Why do girls don't like to wear bra? Is it by force to wear bra? Did my mother give birth to me with a bra? So why must she wear bra if she have a breast that does not need bra? I mean, do you actually ask yourself, do you actually weigh your options before even talking about why did she not wear bra? Why do you want her? What if she wore bra and the woman ripped the bra off? A woman who took off her jacket, ripped her inside clothes, can as well rip a bra. Do you not know that? So before you come out to ask questions that will present you as a lunatic, you should think twice. All right? Because we are talking about the injustice melted on this girl. And you are coming out to say, why did she not wear bra? Whether she choose not to wear bra, is that a reason to strip her? Is that a reason to put her nakedness on social media? Is that a reason to harass her in the plane? You said if she was aggressive, why did you still fly her all the way from Lagos to all the way from Akwa Ibom to Lagos, or Lagos to Abuja? Why did you still fly her? Because the issue started from the beginning, before the plane took off. Everybody should know the truth. And that's why I said, please help me share. Before the plane took off, it started. You did not say, now get off the plane. You cannot go with us because you're aggressive, because you're this. This girl was so calm, so calm, but because there is a power drunk entity, a power drunk witchcraft in the plane that just want to say, today somebody got to notice me, that I am that powerful woman on this plane. Very dark black man, he said, oh, they are in charge of everybody's welfare. The air hostesses are in charge. No. Nigerian air hostesses are very, very abusive, especially when they felt that they're working under the command of the government or whoever that told them, you must make sure that this person does not do this or that person. The reason there is a flight mode in many phones is because of what? If you don't want to turn off your phone, you put it on flight mode to avoid any accident or to avoid, hazard. That is the reason for the flight mode. So if you're a passenger said, ma'am, my phone is on flight mode because I just want to compile my videos, why did you still grab the phone off her and smash it on the floor? I have listened to so many voice note or voice recordings of people, witnesses who were present, who were there. They even presented their flight tickets, everything, to prove to you that I was in that flight when everything happened, and whatever I am saying is based on what my eyes saw. They could not record it because they were told to switch off their phones. So if you bring out your phone to record what the woman is doing, the woman is going to come at you. The only pastor who tried to say, please, what this woman is telling you people is not true. We are there and we can give witness of what happened. Did you know what they said to the man? Did you want us to pound you and throw you out of this place? And the man was like, wow. How else to take somebody's right from them right under their nose? You are taking their right of them and telling them, if you talk, we will end you. If you talk, we will do this. We will do. Please help me share the video, because obviously we need. If these things are not brought to public, it could be your turn tomorrow. You could be a victim tomorrow. We are talking about you could be a victim tomorrow. Yes, I gave order, release Comfort immediately. Of course. And Festus Kemo know that his whatever license is working with and using the British government, putting the British nation in his distance is question, because the Prime Minister is working on it. You might be hearing the announcement that his license from the UK has been withdrawn. He is so childish and a disgrace. It's just ridiculous in this great nation, man. How could he be practicing as a UK-based corn and sand, blah, 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 And what are you presenting out there in the name of British country? Nothing. You don't know how to deal with cases. And they say you studied law in the United Kingdom. Excuse me. Mr. Aviation Minister, Nigerian Aviation Minister. You can't deal with cases. You call yourself a barrister. Are you seriously kidding me? Yeah. In this country, you can't deal with cases. What did you study now? How did you go to university? Then we'll question your certificate and withdraw it from you. And that is what we are working on now. His certificate should be withdrawn by the British government. Of course. How do you just hear one pin inside the bush? You just hear one straight inside the bush without any investigation. The comfort has been reminded in Kirikiri. Kirikiri, is it heaven? No, that place is like water, is like another hell on earth. You choke her how many days inside Kirikiri on a case you did not even investigate? You didn't even know what happened. All you're dealing with is hearsay. You did not you did not hear from the accuser and the person they accused. Yeah, that was it. He just heard, oh, she did this, she did that. That was it. Chuck her into prison. Blah, blah, blah. Her breast is all over the social media. What led to that? If she did not make that few minutes video asking the lady to let her go, we might say, oh, she was actually fighting and beating up the lady that made the security to come and drag her down. No. She said, let me go out. They refused her to go. Why did you block her from going? It's not like she refused to go down. No. She requested, I want to go down. The power drunk hostess blocked her. You blocked her. You refused her to go. And then you call security to go and drag her down. Why? Are you dragging her down because she refused to go? No. You are dragging her down because you just want to show that you have power. And even inside the plane, the witnesses said, you told her, if you talk again, I will deal with you. You will deal with somebody. I bet you, if not because you're an air hostess that is being flown every day for free, you can't even afford to fly yourself. This girl paid her money to get on your flight, and all she got was abuse, was attack, merciless beating, dragged down, cloth torn, her breast flying. And somebody's coming to tell me that I should say what? Where is the right of the customer? Excuse me? Where is the right of the customer? In this country, the trading standards will step in. And when I talk again, I also talk about the Women Affairs Minister. And the reason I said she is very, very, she is very, very dumb. Let me use that word, dumb. And she does not deserve that office. Because your fellow woman, what are you? Why are you a Women Affairs Minister? Why are you a minister of the women affairs when your fellow woman's whose breast was outside because of what they did to her and you did not talk? This is, one of the crucial issues in that you should pick up and condemn. No. Whose women affair are you? All you sit in your office is go open your toto for president and all those men to ransack you just to keep you in that position. And that's it. That is it. If you're not ready, whether you're married or not, that's not their business. If you're not ready to, excuse me, if you're not ready to go and open your security network for them to browse, they will not. They will not give you that position. They won't. So this is what the Women Affairs Minister is doing, and ignoring all the issues that she should be dealing with. Something like this happened within 24 hours. This woman did not utter any speech that went on social media. I picked up this case and I said, release her. Release her. The person who started this whole fracas should be arrested. You don't have any right to treat your client or your customer or your passenger, poorly because of you have the power. You are not employed to unleash checks and balances. You're not employed to be rude. That is not training. I was the one that recommended training, and then the aviation minister went to publish it. You want to publish it? No. You don't have sense. You don't know what you're doing. All of you coming out to say, hey, comfort this, comfort that. That girl is 100. I must tell you, she is 100% innocent. And the aviation minister finally gave order for her to be released and was saying, everybody have to learn from this, that. You don't tell me to learn. I don't work in your aviation company. You did not train me on how to on the way to deal with people. And if this is how you train your workers, then you don't deserve to be there. You don't deserve to be the minister. Because you trained your staffs to be abusing passengers. Then you don't deserve to be there. You don't. This girl, you picked her from the beginning and the issue started. You told her to switch off her phone. And she said her phone was on flight mode. You say, ma'am, according to the eyewitness said, the girl kindly was very soft. The comfort softly said to her, ma'am, my phone is on flight mode. And that's why I'm just compiling this thing. It could be that is her work. She might want to walk from there, put things together while the phone was on flight mode. Why? Why did you start harassing her? Why did you start beating her up? Why? I just want to know. And why would anybody come out to support that? If you're supporting it on your own day, I think what I'll have to be doing now is when these cases are presented to me, I have to know who is the victim and who is I will go through the victim's Facebook, social media, whatever profile to check things they have been doing in the past. If they have been the ones supporting evil, and then it's come on you now, and I will use it to say, even though this person is right, but this is what he has been supporting in the past. So I want him to feel it. Feel the heat of injustice. That is what I have to. Do you people think I should not be doing that? Do you think I should not be doing that? Because I don't understand why anybody in their sane mind will come out to support what happened to Comfort. You come to support it. You don't know that a lot of people has been going through this kind of victimization for a long time, but they do not want to speak because they believe that the society will not listen to them. They believe that nobody's, just like the case of the Senate lady, Natasha Akpoti, because nobody will believe her. You see what they are doing to her right now? And everybody's clapping because it's the man. The man unleashes abuse and everybody claps. They unleash abuse on women. So many people has come to narrate their experiences. They said once they get on the flight that this flight air hostess, they target the female, because they believe that you being on flight is because you're a shower. She's going to do a shower. And look at this one now. The man has paid for her to come and do a shower. Only God knows. They will just that hatred. They have already picked on you without you knowing. They will use it to descend on that girl, and start looking for reason to. Of course, they cannot try. They could not try that with me. The thing they did to me, which I know I can never forget, was the way they delayed our flight. Why they delayed the flight? They knew I was from overseas anyway, so I think that's why they did not do much. They were being nice to me because all of them want money from me. Of course, I had to give all of them money. I keep giving money. When I bought tickets, the person that dealt with was asking for money, and the person that took me to where I have to buy the right ticket for the right flight that I was going for asked for money. I have to give her money. Another person that did it, that was on the computer, sister, you have to give me something now. I have to give him money. The person that took my suitcase, and because they say everything is free, but when they finish, they expect you to give them money. Of course, I'm from abroad. That day, I spent over £100 at the airport giving money, starting from the immigration. They are hungry. It's not because you did not come with the right document or anything. Because they are hungry, they just need money, and they believe that this is the only way we survive. Government pays them peanuts. And that is it. So I keep giving money until I got on the flight. You have to keep giving money. They lift your suitcase, hand luggage for you. You give them money. Even when you did not want them to lift it for you, they will keep forcing it. And they will keep forcing it. They will be forcing it. No. You don't have to lift it, ma'am. I will do it for you. But because they want you to give them money. If you're not liking this, you don't like the truth, please do not come to my page and expect me to start showing you what is not right, or to start doing what is not right, or to start entertaining you. This is the way I am. I'm going to entertain you with the pure truth, as in undiluted truth. So if you don't appreciate it, you can go. Yeah. People don't ever communicate. They don't ever get involved with somebody telling the truth. And that is the problem we are having in the society today, and why the society is going down instead of up. What did she do? You people have listened to the eyewitness that I posted early hours of yesterday. Because I did not sleep. People could bombarding me with, messages, informations. This person said, sister, when it happened to me, look at me, what they did to me, eh? Now another video of a man that Ibom Air tortured, the securities tortured him and dragged him. The man was gagging for breath. He was gagging for a common breath. They did not allow him to breathe. They don't even care if the man was going to pass away there. And believe me, if that man had passed away, they could have gone scot-free. They could have gotten away with it. Government saw that video. They didn't do nothing. And that is what gave them the power to continue to unleash mayhem on passengers. Why? Why did you think you will have a job without passengers? Yeah? As an air hostess, security, or whatever, untrained securities. Because that is the way I see them. They never undergone any training. Did they know what it's called to be safeguarding training? They don't know about safeguarding. You have the duty to protect your passengers. That is what safeguarding is. If they have that training, I don't think they will know. They will come. Some of them will get the training and will not even want to apply it. And that is how Nigeria works. Many places, that's how it works. Have you trained your air hostesses or whatever, flight attendants on safeguarding? No. The other time I mentioned about Nigerians don't even know what is called basic care. Basic care training. The Nigerian government does not give basic care training to people. See, here in the United Kingdom, it is mandatory. Children are being taught about basic care from primary school. How to look after people. How to be compassionate. If you ask any of the securities or the flight attendants, the pilot, what is the CCs of care? Come on, you will come and see. You come and see. All those are the Lori Brukus. That is that you are giving your life, as in you're putting your life in their hands. Don't even know the CCs of care. Because if you have actually had that care, even if it's a basic care or whatever, or improved one, you will know what it is. They don't know what is compassion. Compassion is not in their bones as a quality, and is not in their bones as a skill or whatever. They don't have compassion. Of course, the Nigerian system makes it difficult for people to have compassion on each other. Yeah, they make it difficult for people to show compassion. It is difficult to see a compassionate Nigeria. I would tell you that 99 or 98% of Nigerians has no compassion in them. For any, as in tiny provocation, and even when it is unprovoked, come and see them. You will come and see the type of human beings they are. Why did you think some white people here are scared to work with internationals, with carers being brought from Nigeria? Because if you see the way they behave here, they come with COS, but they come with their Nigerian mentality. They come with COS, but with their Nigerian mentality. That is what they come to do. Because they were not trained. Their government does not train them. I want the UK government, please share it until all the government of the world will see this video. You people will have to, lament and lament and lament. Insist for the Nigerian government to train their people with basic care training. They squander money, they cannot, because in this country, the government will pay for you to go and get that training. No? So you don't say because you don't have money to pay. No, the government of the United Kingdom will pay for you to go and get that training. You go get it in college, in university, anywhere you want to go, they will allow you to go. If you want to go to the highest, even if you want to go to Cambridge now, to go and do basic care training, government will pay for you. Yeah? When I did access to nursing and midwifery in this country, my certificate came from Cambridge University. Cambridge University, government paid for it. That is a very high certificate that qualifies me to work as an assistant nurse or midwife. Yeah. Government paid for it. Please help me to share. But Nigerian government will not do that. They will not do that. Remember, before I got that access to nursing and midwifery certificate, I have gotten my care. I have gotten this thing, diploma in health and social care. I've got everything, the basic one from, I started from entry level 3. Entry level 3. Government paid everything because they don't want you to stay in the system and be and you're bereft of the knowledge of care. That is the most important thing that puts any country on the top. I don't know who is calling me here from TikTok shop. Please don't call me. It's not the right time. I'm doing my own. Nigerian government does not train their people. Nigerian government does not train anybody, not even people in that kind of position to become air hostess, flight attendant, or pilot, or whatever. Those people need it. You have the license to operate as a pilot, but there are some care elements that you don't know. Why? How are you dealing with humans when you don't have all of these? Because they are the most important things to have. So that is why you will see them. They will come out, look at you, and they will feel like you're a nobody. We're gonna stomp on you today. We're gonna deal with you today, and you will see them, boom, descending on people. Somebody said that the reason she did not react was because she was pregnant and she didn't want the public to see it. And she didn't want her husband to be angry because her husband does not like trouble. A pregnant woman entered flight. And boom, she tried to hide her pregnancy because she's a celebrity. But she disguised herself, so you don't know she's a celebrity. And this air hostess was just going straight to her because is a woman. They don't go to the men. In Nigeria, they don't go to the men because they are scared. They don't know who the man is, whether it's one minister, because obviously they know that men has all the top positions in Nigeria. Yeah, men, has all the top positions in Nigeria. So they don't know whether he's a man, what the man will be doing. So they will not go to the men. They came for her. Hey, are you pregnant? And she just wants to tell her truth. She said yes. She don't want to say no. And they said, we are going to test you. Because when they come for you, they are these mean air hostesses that don't even have any atom of compassion in them, that just do not want to come and do their job, collect their money, and go home. Still want to show power and want to show that I am everything on this plane, even if you are the manager of the whole of the company. Oh yeah, show your fit to flight certificate. It's only in Nigeria. Show your fit to fly certificate. Because she's pregnant, she have to show that she's fit to fly. And she said, okay. She now showed it on her phone. When I used to travel to London with my children by bus, like coach, you don't tell me that I must go and print out my ticket before you will agree for me to board. It's on my phone. I booked it online. Everything came online. Look at it. Boom, go inside and grab your seat. I know my seat because it's there on my ticket. You go and sit down. You cannot see, you cannot see a driver saying, oh, you have to show me the hard copy. If you don't show me the hard copy, you're not going on this coach. Oh. And now that day, you know, you finish, your job is finished. Of course, you know your job is finished on that very day. Yes. It can never happen in the almighty Britain, Great Britain of United Kingdom. It can never happen that somebody is showing proof of what you need on their phone. Look at it. They did not made it. It was sent to them from the company or from wherever they applied for it. Please, I'm not seeing any comments on YouTube. Please leave your comments and let me know that you are there. If you're a new person, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. Okay? Yeah. And don't expect to come here and get me romance you with lies. No. I will only romance you with the truth. If you don't want that, and that is it. She said she showed her fit to fly. And the lady said, I am not going to take what you're showing me on the phone until you print it out and give it to me. Hey, Jesus. That was how this lady got into their trouble. Did you know at the end, they frustrated this lady until she got off the plane and went and bought another flight ticket to go on another flight. Did you see how mean and heartless these air hostesses, and this is this same particular air, Ibom Air. It's still him. It is still Ibom Air and the staffs dealing with people like they don't have a life. This is a woman. She got off the plane. She went and bought another flight ticket to go on another flight. Like, seriously? Why? Did you know how much she forfeited? Asked if they refunded her? No. Obviously, no. They did not refund her. And she has gone on another flight. Just because she don't want people to know she's pregnant as a celebrity. She don't want her husband to feel bad that she had altercation with them. So where do we go from here? If everybody continues to keep shut, to keep silent, do you think that keeping silent at the face of injustice is going to help matters? Of course, it's not. It's never going to help matters. If we all continue to keep silent, and if you continue to ask me, what is your business? Why are you still talking about it? Why? Tomorrow, it will come to your child, and then you will remember my voice. And then maybe you will want to search for me to help you out. And it will be late. Because that was those things you saw. Instead of you to share it. So that the corruption will start fading. We are not working to end corruption. Of course, you people know that devil has never died. So corruption is not going to die. But we are working hard to reduce it and to protect lives. So if your mission on earth is not to protect life, support those who want to protect it, because tomorrow could be the life of your child being protected, your grandchild, your great-grandchild. By then, you might not be anymore on earth, but the voice of somebody during your time that you helped to spread has protected your grandchild and your great-grandchild. That is my own mission. Don't come to make me look stupid for doing what I am born to do. Don't come to make me look stupid for trying to work to protect the earth, to protect lives of people on earth. Because what happened now is an eye-opener. Every time I scream about injustice in Nigeria and people are now seeing me look boring. No, you will continue to see me boring because I will continue to speak the truth. Injustice is in everywhere, but believe me, if what happened to Comfort happens to be here in the United Kingdom, you know, the flight attendants cannot try that with her in this country. You ripped her clothes. Nobody will listen to anything else you are saying because you ripped her clothes and her dignity was exposed to the world. Nobody is interested in whatever she did. You will pay her with even the whole company's money might not be enough. And the government of this country will still come down to suspend all your activities. Yes. Because if they don't, the citizens will descend on them to ask them, is this what we voted you for? This is not what we voted you for. We didn't vote you to support injustice against humanity. Of course, they know that very well. So they will do everything to make sure that everybody is okay. Yes. You cannot just sit in your house now, boom, you just decided, let me see what is going on social media. And when you open it, hey, my son, my daughter just left here now, and look at her on here. Look at what they're doing to my daughter. And then your heart is broken. And you're crying, your BP is high. You're depressed. Why are they treating my own child like this? What did she do to deserve this? Even if she has committed anything, why can't they just handle it? You will still talk. How are you, Fatim Zahra? Thank you for joining me on Instagram. You will still cry. You will still. Why are they treating her like this? Even if she had committed, did she end anybody's life? Why? Why this treatment? You will cry. Because this is not what you expect to see on social media. You just come on social media just to have fun now. Oh, and that is all you come to see, was the way they are treating your child. And it's now on the national news. You will still cry. Why? Because people like me decided to keep short. Because people like me decided to keep silent and stare. They want to stare. Because they don't want to talk. If they talk, they will come for them. They will come for my head. I want anybody that wants to come for my head. Come for my head, though. It's not today. It's been since 2013. I've been talking it and they keep warning me. They keep threatening me. They've been threatening my life already. But that's why you see all my pages doesn't make money. Because that is the easiest they could do, is to clamp down my income on social media. That is all. That's the highest they could do. Yeah, they don't like it when you're speaking the truth. How to silence us is report until her page is not earning money. Did you see my skin? Does it look like it's money from social media that is making my skin? Of course. So many people has used money they make from social media to make life, meaningful for their lives and to improve their lives. But I don't. Yet my life is shining. I don't care. I don't care. Because God did not send me to this world to say, go and make money on social media. No, he said, go and save lives, protect lives, protect them, defend people's voice. Some people don't know how to even defend themselves when situations like that occur. They don't know how to defend it. They will just start crying. I used to be like that in the past. People will hurt me, I will cry. I don't like to talk. I will just keep my hand like this, and you will see tears flowing. I will go home and I will just be gagging to go into my house. When I get into my house, I will go on my knees. I will cry unto God. Until God gave me the power. I said, I didn't send you to this world to go and be crying. Face it and give it the punch that it deserves. And that is me today. Strong on social media. Fighting not just for myself, not just for my children, for outsiders. Fighting for the world. Fighting for everyone. You don't treat a girl child like this. No. No matter what this person had done, you don't. Because this one is outrageous. Somebody came out of her house well-dressed. She was well-dressed. She did not get out to go and look for somebody to fight. Even if these people doing pranks on the road just to get views. No, she did not do that. It wasn't her intention to buy a flight ticket to go and fight anybody just to get cheap views. No, she was just going for her own personal business. But because somebody came out with, I think she had a very bad dream, or she had a bad sleep, or she woke up from the wrong side and the husband bashed her. I can't just tell. And I want to use this opportunity to call on the government of Nigeria to go and check who is that woman's house help. Did you know that people who treat human beings like this outside, their house help living with them are just living in hell, inside fire, burning every day. And they will go out there to go and tell the parents of those house helps, she's fine. She's just a sweet girl. Thank you so much. I took her like my child. I mean, why would I treat her bad? I have children, that I treat so good. If I treat her bad, how about my own children? So and she hasn't even done anything to me. How are you, Victorious? She hasn't even done anything to me, anything wrong to me. So I have to just treat her well. But you don't know they're lying. Because an air hostess who could treat her fellow woman like this, the security were taking her down. This air hostess grabbed her on the clothes, ripped her clothes. It was not enough. All you did to her inside the plane was never enough. The eyewitnesses, they thought the eyewitness would never, maybe once they get off that flight, they would disappear into thin air. They will never exist anymore. But God said, no, I will use the eyewitnesses to vindicate her, to say the truth. The eyewitnesses said what she did to comfort inside the flight, inside, that no human being would bear it. But Comfort did. Until Comfort tried to get out. We saw the video when she was trying to get down the plane. She was well dressed, wearing clothes inside, wearing her jacket, wearing her wig. She dressed like a normal person. A very classic person. But guess what? Somebody wants to show power. She removed her wig, removed her jacket, and when the securities finally arrived and grabbed her, she did not actually say, I'm not getting off this flight. She said, can I get out? She was asking, please, can I get out? Don't block me. She refused, and then she decided to record it. Then the air hostess grabbed the phone, because we saw she was recording when the phone suddenly went off, because the air hostess grabbed the phone and ripped everything apart. And when they came to grab her, the air hostess now had the power to rip her inside clothes, and her breast was flying. The breast of your fellow woman was flying, and you're happy. So you will go home, you will sleep. You will sleep that I had a fulfilled day. At least I dealt with somebody mercilessly. I don't know. That's why sometimes I come here and I ask, how do people who unleash evil on their fellow humans go home and sleep, eat and drink water and feel comfortable? How? I don't understand. The voice of a woman. Let us spread it to give hope to women, because tomorrow it could be your turn. Remember, I have been speaking from time immemorial, and people were taking me for granted. But the whole things I've been speaking since 2013 that nobody wants to take serious is coming to light. Nigerians, I told you people, I said there will be a time when you will not have a voice. If the voice that is speaking out for you people is being trampled, there will be a time that you people will not have a voice. They say, crucify him, crucify him. What did he do? Because he's speaking the truth. I am born to defend human rights. I am born to protect lives. And I will continue to do it. When I see something that is not right, I do not care if that person is the number one person that hates me in the world. You might be hating me, and I will still be here fighting for you. You don't be surprised that Comfort might be one of the Koreans who has been attacking me. But look at me here now, fighting for her. You see the way life is. When you see people speaking the truth, do not condemn them because the person involved is your own person, or it's because tomorrow you don't know what it holds. I want absolute justice for Comfort, because what the aviation minister is still doing is like dancing around the apple tree, saying God bless you, dancing around the apple tree. You put a girl child in prison. Yeah, you put this girl in prison after she was abused. Hey, how are the world not hearing me? How do we describe injustice? Please tell me. How do we tell the world that somebody who has the power to bring justice to humanity is the one that is unleashing injustice? How do you want to tell me that? This girl was thoroughly abused, bullied by the flight attendants. Her right of dignity taken away from her. Her right of speech taken away from her. Her right to justice taken away from her. She was beaten, disgraced, and still sent to prison to sleep inside prison with no light and no... I mean, that's kirikiri. When they take you there, you just know that you're going to stay in darkness day and night. You might come out a blind person. You're going to stay there with no food and no water. That is what it means to send somebody to kirikiri in Lagos State. It's not where a human being that wants a good life should be. Not even for 1 minute. You're going to live in a place, they're going to put you in a small tiny room that smells like hell. It is never cleaned. People go in there, poop there, weed there, defecate everything, vomit. It will never be cleaned. So when you go in there, you know you are going in to contract disease. This is all that they did to a human being that did not commit any offense. No. Don't tell me that. Let's look into what Comfort did. She didn't do nothing. Let's look into the air hostess. Yes, air hostess did everything. Air hostess, there is not any speech to prove that the air hostess has been arrested, or she has been thrown into prison, or she has been sacked. Did you see the injustice? Did you see the height of injustice I'm talking about? This person is the architect of the whole fracas, but she is walking scot-free. So that is why I said to you, in Nigeria, people who have power, in Nigeria who has access to power are the ones that does whatever they want and still get away with it. But people who don't, an ordinary person like me and you will be victimized and punished for nothing. For nothing. As in when you did not even commit any offense. You did not even commit any crime. This lady, the air hostess, is a complete, believe me, she is a complete risk to Nigerians. In a same country, she will never be an air hostess. If she has to work, she should go and do it like a care job. Even that is even a worse, because somebody who don't have compassion cannot do care. Is it why I was telling you about the 6 C's of care? Is it why I was talking about it? She don't have that compassion, so why she should be a carer? So, and if you say go and do cleaning, she might go to do cleaning and she will put something in people's house that will destroy them. So she is a complete risk to humanity. All that she have to do is sit in your own house. In this country, she cannot work because her credit record, her criminal record will be very, very dense. They will destroy the CRB or DBS. See what you did to your fellow woman? You are targeting to expose her nakedness to the world, and you want to walk in the public. She can't walk in a public place. No. Of course, a huge compensation should be paid to Comfort. If they don't pay it, if Comfort must get herself a good lawyer. And I want all Nigerians to support Comfort to get a very good lawyer. Get a very good lawyer. If they don't pay her, they should shut down the airport. The company. Comfort should, if they don't have the money that she's asking for, they should now hand the company to her. It is not her business. It is you who own the company and went and employed the wrong person that you did not give a proper training. You have the duty to train your staffs. Yes. No matter what they present to you, there is something we call Oluwole in Nigeria, a lot of Oluwole certificates. Somebody will come and present to you a certificate in Nigeria. You need to look into it properly. Oh. YouTube, please, if you are there, help me leave comments. Let me know that you are there. And don't forget to subscribe here. Then we'll go and get what is called Oluwole Ajepako certificate and drop for you to show you that I studied this, I studied that. I used to work here, I used to work here. You should figure out how to find out if you are employing the right person or not. Otherwise, you are putting the life of service users at risk. And that is not right. Okay? You will be putting the life of people at risk. You don't have to wait until it gets worse before you do something. No. So the government should please check on this woman if she's got a housemaid. Please, if you know this lady that bullied Comfort, Emerson at Ibom Air, please, if you know her in person and you know the house help that is working for her, try your best to speak with the house help. Because anybody working for this woman as a house help is not having a life. She's taking their life away. She is not somebody, to be around anybody. Ibom Air should be suspended until there is evidence of training given to the staff members. Because this has been like a series of abuse going on every month. The same Ibom Air. I remember back like a year ago when somebody was saying, if you're talking about airpiece, because airpiece does cancellation a lot and delays a lot, go to Ibom Air where the securities and the flight attendants will beat you. I read this like a year ago. And it's still the same Ibom Air. As in, they can't operate without targeting a particular passenger and beating that person up. They can never operate without creating a dangerous scene. Government should look into it. Government should look into it. Suspend Ibom Air until the press have to cover how he trained his people. Tell the management of Ibom Air, CEO or whoever, to produce proof of trainings that he has given to his staff members. You will see that those staff from year to year never goes through any training. And they think they're not risky. You will see it. Of course, in this country, when you're training your staffs, you have to record it to prove to the government. If the government doubts or if anything happens, then you have to provide your proof. Look at when they were undergoing training, it was recorded. Everybody will see with their eyes that you are not making it up. It's just like in this country, you're learning to drive. Then you have to use a particular instructor. Instructor is going to be recording every time he's taking you out to train you. You have particular, you have to learn about many times that will be recorded to prove that you have undergone proper training before coming to do your test. Without so, it will be difficult. And if you eventually do the test and pass it, and boom, within 1 or 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 1 month or 1 year, anything happens, they will have to reflect back on the trainings you did before coming to do your test. Can we see? They will look into what happened, what caused the accident, and then find out it's your fault. Then they will go back to look how you scored on that when you did your test, and then they will go back to your instructor to find out how did you train this person in this aspect, because during that test time, the person might apply everything just to pass. Does not mean the person actually did it well. Ibom Air should produce proof of trainings. Not only Ibom Air, and why this cancellation that happens that makes, or delays, that makes passengers to start fuming already. They will fume and get angry that they might get into the plane and they say customer is always right. Do you actually understand that? Were you trying to understand that customer is always right? How do you help a customer who is trying to start a fight or a problem? How do you help them to calm? How do you help them to calm down? That is what we want to know, because this Ibom Air is just the eyesore that everybody had to understand that a lot of felons is going on in the aviation industry. There's a lot of felons. The reason I am calling for this is for your own interest and for my interest, for the interest of your families, especially when you have families that fly all the time. I am not telling you not to hate me. Okay? I'm not telling you not to hate me. And I am not telling you not to report my page like people normally used to do. When they hate somebody, they will start reporting the person's page because you don't like the person. I'm not telling you not to do that. But I am telling you that one day you might be a victim of this unruly staffs and flight attendants. Or this same thing applies to all the companies. You understand? All the companies. If you know that you are a company that is providing services for the public, you must undergo training. You have to go through training. Train your staffs. There is trainings for CEOs, managers, deputies, staffs, anywhere, in any department you're working. There is a particular training for you from time to time. So if you don't undergo that training, if you don't go through that training, then you will be coming short of, service provisions. Just like that one called himself aviation minister, but he's not trained on the aviation issues. No. What did he study might not even align with what he's practicing. So this person already called is it face to scam or whatever they call him? He has already failed as a lawyer who don't even know how to deal with issues. Believe me, he do not know how to deal with issues. I don't like the light. The light is not giving the real color. I think this one is giving me the real color, so I need to up the light and use my natural color from the outside, because this, I don't want you to go and use a different face and say, oh, this is the lady that was actually speaking the truth. Meanwhile, it's not actually me. it will be somebody else, just because of this light is giving you a different color that you did not recognize the face anymore. The Nigerian aviation minister failed as a minister who do not know how to handle cases, because this is the first thing I picked from when this issue came on social media. The first thing I picked was the way he handled the issue, the way he reacted to the issue. I said, what the frick is this? Who is this person? Is this person is this person actually a minister, a lawyer, a barrister? Oh my God. I said, this one is a disgrace. I feel like it's a proper disgrace. Yeah. Because I don't understand how you woke up in the morning to the news of issues that happen on air, and the next thing you did was you have given order for them to put the girl in prison. You did not even speak with the girl. I mean, you didn't speak with her. You did not even investigate what happened, what you were told, blah, blah, blah. Nothing. You did not investigate anything. All you did was to ask them to put her in prison. I'm trying to position this thing because this place is too hot. Gemma? Gem? Lychee? Lychee? These children, when they hear my voice, they don't want to answer. Because they know that mommy needs something. They don't want to answer me. Lychee! Lychee! Are you bringing my hand fan? I knew they don't want to do. They don't want to answer me because they felt mommy needs something. So the way he reacted to the whole thing was, I was like, how do you just wake up and heard the news? It started from Palm 1. The way he treated the case of Palm 1. I said, excuse me, you just woke up and heard Palm 1 did this at the airport. And the first thing you did was to condemn him without any proper investigation. Actually, from the comfort of your home, or from the comfort of your office, or maybe it could be he's with one a shower in a hotel. You understand? And you want to just do like you are acting straight away. And you are giving order because of, obviously, you know, anybody will take your order. Thank you, son. Yeah? You feel like anybody... My phone is dead. Are you kidding me? Who used it? Eh? You used it and you didn't even charge it for me, and you're bringing it like that to me. What kind of children is this? And they've got my other big fan now. Oh God, it's too hot here, man. How did they kill my fan? And this is crazy, man. So it could be that he was just in a hotel or with somebody in and enjoying his life, and boom, oh, he saw the news, and the first thing he did was start condemning. without investigating. Have you seen, you condemn somebody without even investigating the person? So when I say he's a failure, I meant to say he is a failure because you don't know how to do your job. You don't know how to do your job. You can't do your job. You can't even present a clear report of what happened, how you have investigated, how have you investigated it? Because this is the kind of trainings that top officers like Keyamo, the aviation minister, should be attending. How did you investigate the matter before reporting? How did you understand the situation before commenting? Or you just heard bam, you just straight away decide to do something to prove that yes, as the person in charge of this department, I have done something. You don't have to do something to show you have done something. You have to do something that is proper, that is accurate. Yeah. That was why I felt like, no. The only reason they put you there is just to compensate you with a position. Yeah, because obviously you are APC member, and because you're APC member, you must be compensated with a position, and not because you are worthy to be in that position. You are not worthy to be in that position. Somebody like Festus Keyamo is not worthy to be the Nigerian aviation minister. Please help me share the video. Whether you are watching me from Instagram, whether you're watching me from YouTube, please help me to share it. Excuse me. So you don't know your job, and you are putting Nigerians at risk, especially the females. You are exposing them and making people to target them. They will be targeted because tomorrow they'll say, if I deal with you right now, aviation minister will tell me to throw you into prison. You know that man, he will always be on our side. Hello. That is ridiculous. The most ridiculous way to present your minister. That is the most ridiculous way to present him. He will tell them to put somebody in prison that has been abused, that has been tortured, that has been, oh God. Why? Why? Do you know why the Nigerian government has not removed him since all of these things were happening? Because all of these things happen now to expose his flaws, that he is incompetent. He can't handle that position. That is why all these things has happened. But the reason they have not removed him is because of what? He is APC member. He is the member of APC party in Nigeria. The United Kingdom Prime Minister must look into withdrawing his certificates or his right to practice, his license to practice as a barrister. You got it from the United Kingdom to go and practice nonsense in Nigeria, to go and unleash nonsense in Nigeria. No, you're bringing shame to this country. It should not be allowed. That is why you should give your voice. You do not need to speak. Share the video, caption it. The Nigerian aviation minister should be sacked. You are not protecting the interest of Nigerians. I'm speaking to the aviation minister. You are not protecting them, and you do not have their interest at heart. You are exposing them to danger. You are exposing the women to danger. They will be targeted. Because what he is doing is the reason that the females are being targeted. And all manner of things being done to them. That is why this lady was mercilessly beaten. Look at an ordinary young girl, that tiny thing, that one man could actually take down this if she had refused. Because I did not see a girl that was refusing to leave the flight. All I saw was somebody that was asking, please, can I go? And she was blocked after all the assault they gave to her inside the plane. If If she had refused to go down or to leave the flight, then only one man can take her down, even the woman herself. Only one man can take her down. But see how many men that came. This is untrained security men. How do you train your security men? They are at the airport looking for money from targeting internationals that will give them money, targeting celebrities to get money from them. And when they see you, they think like, who are you? I don't even know who is this person. Has this person been existing? Please throw her away. Throw her away. You don't know that this person can even become your helper tomorrow. She could even be your destiny helper tomorrow. All the security men that joined the air hostess or what, air attendants to maltreat Comfort should be removed. You have to remove them. Because these people, yeah, they have no joy. No matter how you train them, they will still come back with that same behavior. Have you ever noticed that this aviation company does not employ graduates? That is why we see a lot of graduates roaming the streets with no job. Because the jobs are given to the arboros. They are given to the unlearned ones. The ones they could actually control, tell them, go and destroy, they will go and destroy. Do this to this person, they will go and do it. Whatever they ask them to do, they will go and do it. That is the people they employ. They don't employ graduates who will go through due process as they were trained to do. Graduates are trained, automatically trained. Why do they go to university? Is to go and get trained on how to deal with the affairs of the society. And after they go to university and getting all that training, there is no employment for them. I mean, in Nigeria. You will see that the manager in this company, Ibom Air, is not even trained, is not even a graduate. The highest they could present is a forged certificate. It is common in Nigeria. A forged certificate. Some of the governors you see, most of them presented false GCSE certificate. Not even university training, not college, not anything, no high institution. Tell me why that kind of country is gonna see light of the day. With all of these people with nothing in their brain, all they have in their brain is how to ruin anything and ruin any life around them. I am talking like I am not talking, right? I am talking like I am not talking until it comes to you or come to somebody you know. And then you will quickly come back to look for my video. You say, I remember listening to this lady. She was actually talking about this thing that has just happened now. Okay. Let me leave it here and I will come back again. But for now, I still want justice for her. And I want the Nigerians and all the bloggers and whatever they call them, news agents, the Nigerian aviation minister making his, communicating the masses to stop using the unruly conduct of Comfort, unruly conduct of an air passenger. Stop using that word, please, because that is defamatory. There was no unruly conduct. The unruly conduct, you should refer it to the flight attendant, refer it to the air hostess, because they are the one that exhibited the unruly conduct. Because if it is me, I know quite well I did not do any of that and use it against me. You must prove it in the court of law. I will make you prove it in a hard way. Stop using that word unruly conduct because it never happened. Stop. When using that word, you are deceiving the world. You are deceiving the public who are listening to you, thinking that, oh, Nigerians has an unruly man. No. It's you people in power that has unruly conduct.
Stop using unruly conduct. If you don't know what to use, ask me, call me, I will give you the right word to use. Okay? That unruly conduct, you are defaming somebody after abusing the person. Defamation after abuse. Thank you for your time and thank you for listening to me. God bless you. My name is Grace. Gracious Agumwani, the Grace TV. Okay? And God bless you.